Meet Lisa Hanna, Miss Jamaica World in 1993, the vibrant beauty who captured the hearts of all Jamaicans when she walked away with the coveted crown and 5 of the 8 sectional prizes.
To tell you the truth, it's really hard to conjure up the right words which would adequately express the way I felt. However, it was a fantastic feeling. It was a very special feeling and very overwhelming to know that I actually captured the crown.
18-year-old Lisa, the overwhelming crowd favorite, dazzled them all with her breathtaking beauty and winning smile. The articulate young lady impressed Jamaicans with her poise and eloquence.
I learned a lot about myself. I came into my own. I developed my true identity and my personality. I learned to analyze character a lot more because working with 20 different personalities who are basically competing for a crown, you know, you see different things, different character traits. I have also become emotionally stronger because of some of the pitfalls I went through. It was very hectic as well. And because I was away from my parents and friends for most of the time, you had to learn to deal with things like that. I also became a lot more aware of my spirituality. I was always a spiritual person, but I did a lot of praying.
Born August 20, 1975, to Renee and Shirley Hanna, Lisey, as she's affectionately called, was an enchanting bundle of joy. She grew up in a closely knit family surrounded by the love of her parents and older sister Ella Jean.
Oh, I have a very good relationship with my family, especially my mother. My mother's a positive one. She will talk about the spiritual aspects, the positive things about life, the mental things that you're supposed to know about.
She had this yearning for learning. That's the way I can put it. She always wanted to learn something more. Like I remember when she was 4, the first thing she said to me, she said, you know, Mommy, I want you to teach me some big words. And every day I used to give her a word, like, you know, word like, today you need to be positive. Today's participation. And commitment and the basic words like integrity, loyalty. You need to make a difference to other people's lives. You need to contribute to the quality of other people's lives.
My father is a little bit more fatalistic and a little bit more pessimistic, but however, he helps me with current affairs. Daddy and I will sit down and talk about news all night. He will be the one to lecture me on current events. And
well, I think that she was always ready to learn, and she had an independent spirit. And even though she would take your advice, if she wasn't quite satisfied with what you said to her, she would ask about it again and ask if there's any other way it could be done. You know, she had an independent spirit.
My sister, oh, we have a great relationship as well. She's more, you know, a maternal affiliation than a sibling, to tell you the truth. She acts like my mother as well. And she helps me with the glamour part of it. She coordinates my wardrobe, and she will tell me if my makeup doesn't look right and if my hair don't look good.
Lisa attended Immaculate Conception Preparatory School and the Queen's School, where she immersed herself totally in all aspects of school life.
Some of my most memorable moments were at Queen's. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. The teachers there were really nice. They acted as mothers as well as academic persons who helped you to do well. And the whole environment, you came out as a rounded person.
Lisa, from her first year, proved to be a model student. She quickly integrated herself into school. She showed leadership potential from first year because she was elected by her classmates to be student council representative. She was sub-prefect in 4th year. She was prefect in 5th year. And she became head girl in her last year. Then she was also member of the Science Club and public relations officer.
That kept me busy. And my subjects that I loved the most were history, literature, language. I wasn't mathematically inclined, neither was I scientifically inclined, but I love the arts.
I was retiring at the end of Lisa's 5th form year, and she read a citation in my honor, Besides, there are other little things, the way she would greet you with a rose. You know, on a morning, you got in there and she had something to make your day brighter. Lisa is warm and mature, not spoiled in any way. She's humble and she has a very winning smile. Easy to talk with, can hold her own. She doesn't have to agree with you, but she does it pleasantly.
And Miss Jamaica World 1993, contestant number 14, Lisa Hanna.
I think the choice was good. She fits the role as a beauty queen. She looks beautiful. She speaks very well too. I think she's fairly well informed for a young queen.
Well, I think it was expected because, you know, she's so fluent and everything. And
well, I personally think that she's a rather intelligent girl and will do well in the Miss World.
I think she deserves it. She's cute, she's beautiful, and she has nice figure.
Actually, I knew she would have won because she has this look about her, right? Because she's a beautiful person and she has a beautiful personality.
And she's attractive. She's very attractive and she knows Jamaican words and about Jamaica very much.
I think she's a very lovely, talented young lady.
Well, I wish Lisa could win the Miss World when she go abroad, and I wish her all the success in life, and I hope she'll represent us and represent us the right way, because we're Jamaican and we know she can win.
Lisa is found to be loving, friendly, and quite affectionate. You know, whenever there's a misunderstanding, you know, she will just say, "Okay, Sylvia, don't worry." And, you know, I'm feeling a little comfortable within myself.
Lisa is a very fun person. She's very intelligent. She is loving, very loving, and a beautiful, very beautiful girl.
She's a genuine person, someone who you can feel comfortable around. You don't have to pretend. Just be yourself, she'll accept you. Lisa is also the godmother of my daughter. And I chose her because she's a responsible person, you know, someone I would really want to take part of growing up my daughter.
Lisa is quite athletic and energetic, with a fantastic physique, which won her the prize for the best figure in the Miss Jamaica World contest.
I liked the art, definitely, and I was never a feminine type of person when I was a little girl. I loved rugged sports, and I didn't like dancing, I didn't like ballet, anything like that. And one day my godbrother came home, he started, and I loved the way that when I tried on the outfit, I fell in love with it, and I felt like a warrior. And my mother encouraged me to do it, so I started, and I've been doing it ever since. I started when I was about 10.
Lisa has been training over 8 years, and when she started karate, she was a cute little girl, you know, more on the chubby side. I won't say fat, but she has been consistent and a very dedicated student, humble. She has achieved the rank of black belt. That's a big achievement, really. And she has entered some of the major tournaments and has always placed. People think that karate and beauty somehow don't work, you know? But I tell you something, it brings out not just the physical part, but karate brings out the beauty inside. And Lisa is a beautiful person inside. When you talk to her, she's always warm, always giving advice, even at her young age. And, well, she grew up to be a beautiful girl.
Lisa has always been socially aware and is very involved in activities in support of children.
I have done a lot of social work. I was involved in the Candlelight Visuals, which was focusing on the World Summit for Children held here in 1980. I've also done volunteer work for Jamal, for the Hunger Project, which is an organization looking towards the ending of world hunger and starvation by the year 2000. And in terms of my community, I'm the PR officer for the youth club in my community. And my mother, to tell you the truth, she's the one that really got me involved in all of these things, but I'm happy I've been doing it.
Our topic for today's rap is...
An extremely popular presenter on the youth television program Rappin, Lisa has endeared herself to young people island-wide with her lively and down-to-earth personality.
I went down there to CPTC when I was 15, actually 14, and I was doing a poem for Jamal. It was International Literacy Year. And Mr. Wycliffe Bennett liked my voice, and he liked my disposition and invited me to come and do voice and speech for radio and television. And I started rapping when I was 15, just turned 15.
I can remember the very first time Lisa came to CPTC. Matter of fact, she was just in fourth form and we were auditioning people for rapping presenters. And she came in, she was one of those who came in, a very talkative person. Each morning she would come to CPTC before we go on rapping. First thing she would come and say, "Cheddar, where's the food?" And you know, Lisa can handle herself quite well. I can remember once we went to Stets. We were doing something on the farm and the cow almost bit her and she was a bit frightened. And we have had some good times on rapping. She's a very good presenter, can handle herself, can control a crowd and move it to where she wants it to go. If the rap is going on a different tangent, then she can bring it back.
Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Working with Lisa. There's only one word to describe working with Lisa: fun. No matter what we're doing, you know, it can't be boring because she's always finding something exciting, even if not exciting, something interesting. The things you'd never look at, she just finds a funny side in everything. I remember I was working with her for the summer once. There were long periods when we didn't have anything to do, so Lisa's idea, we'd play Chinese skip. I can remember us hiking up our skirt and jumping all around. It was funny. Of course, nobody could see us really, but it was just typical. You can just never be bored when she's around because she's a likable person. She's always looking for new things, interesting things to do, and you just can't be upset or sad when she's around because she's just going to pull you out of the mood.
Well, Lisa is fun to work with. First of all, as you see Lisa, the first thing you see is a smile. She never walks slowly though. She's always jumping or skipping or hopping or dancing. And especially when we're working late and everybody's getting tired.
Hi, Lisa.
I would decide, show man, another take. And then Lisa and Paula will just up and start dancing. Lisa is fun to be with, man. You're forever getting jokes when you're around Lisa. She's just like that. She's a lively person. And I guess that's why everywhere I go on the road, the children always ask me, once you see a high school or a secondary school student, hi, how is the pretty one? Where is the pretty one? But Lisa never likes when you tell her that she has all these talents, you know. Once you start saying, you know, well, Lisa has a black belt in this and, oh, she's the head girl and you notice that Lisa is kind of blushing a little bit and about to move away. She's always very modest. That's Lisa for you. But, I mean, we can always say we knew this could happen, you know. Because there was one time when we had a Miss Jamaica on Rappin. And that day, man, everybody was well suited out, you know.
Hello,
Body
Erica.
looking hot that day.
It's great to
And when
have
we
you
looked
with
at
us,
Lisa,
and
we
it's
said,
a pity
Lisa,
we heard you had the flu.
you do the interview, man. You could give her some competition. So everybody was giggling away. So of course, we're all very proud of Lisa because there's one thing I can say for her. She's a real, genuine person. Did I tell you about the food? Now, Lisa is well known for walking into the place and saying, Chino, for the food there, man. And if you ask her, Lisa, so what did you like about that school? chances are she'll tell you, boy, the food was good. And if you see her next week and just say,